Good evening to all the guys, gals, and non-binary pals. I think I'm going to go with that. I'm going to just completely steal it from Owen Morgan, unless he copyrighted it. And then hopefully he doesn't sue me, because he would win. And a few just to want to run down my day today. But as always, I have to say, I love Taylor Swift. So never have a negative thing to say about her. She's the most wonderful human being in the world. Okay. Pause. I'm going to show you the guy behind the curtain a little bit. Although there's no real curtain. So we'll make a curtain, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. Okay. Am I really scared that if I say something negative about Taylor Swift, hundreds of thousands of Swifties are going to show up at the door of the location I'm at right now? And the answer is no, I'm not. What I'm doing is what I have named unearned nepotism, which is funny because nepotism implies you didn't earn anything. You got it based on birth, based on being related to somebody or having a certain relationship with somebody. Now, I have never met Taylor Swift. I have never interacted with her. So what I'm doing is I'm taking her fame and trying to utilize it to my advantage. Example, last night at 3:30 in the morning, I posted a video from bed and hashtagged all this Taylor Swift stuff, hoping that the YouTube algorithm would shoot it out and people would be curious, why is this weird looking dude, yeah, I've come to terms with it, at 3:30 in the morning from bed talking about Taylor Swift? Is he drunk? Is he a creep? It would spur interest. And the proof is in the pudding. I posted that at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And within an hour, that short had eclipsed every other video in watches by like 4 times. So, am I taking somebody else's fame and trying to use it to my advantage? Well, she has a few 100 million subscribers, and I am rocking 32. So, more humility. I think she's a little more popular than I am. So, let me ask that question again. Am I taking her fame, which I had nothing to do with, and trying to use it to my advantage to try this new YouTube thing? And the answer to that is no, absolutely not. I bought a ticket to the 1989 tour. That's a story for another time. In reality, of course, that's what I'm doing. Trying to spur interest. I'm new to this game. So, weird, creepy guy, hashtagging about Taylor Swift. What's this all about? And then, creepy looking guy. Not actually creepy guy. And some people may argue with that. Not currently creepy guy. We've all done things back in the day. But no. So, and then they click on it, and it's just me saying I'm scared of Swifties coming to kill me. So, am I taking advantage of fame I had nothing to do with? Yes, of course, that's what I'm doing. Everyone does that with Donald Trump every day. Let's not be silly. However, I love Taylor, And Swifties, please don't come after me. Uh, just wanted to say that I see that Hunter Biden has been charged with 9 more tax-related charges. I want people to say, oh, he doesn't talking bad about, the left, because that's his team. Although I did a good job attacking the DNC last night, I haven't done enough research on it to be educated. I'll get back to you on it, on the Hunter Biden situation. Next is, I just want to correct something from yesterday. So we were talking about whether or not the Supreme Court has stated that somebody can run for president, not directly, but they said a native citizen and a naturalized citizen are the same in all respects, which is Cenk Uyghur's argument of why he should be eligible to run for president. And I think naturalized citizens with certain other requirements should be able to run for president. I did research, though, and it doesn't seem like that's what the Supreme Court said, Jake. The most on-point case I could find was Luria v. United States, 231 U.S. 9, 1913, which, 1913, still good law, hasn't been overturned, says, under the Constitution of the United States, a naturalized citizen stands on equal footing with the native citizen in all respects, save that of eligibility to the presidency. You're leaving out the last part, Cenk, which changes the whole meaning. And again, I agree. I think naturalized citizens should be able to run for president. But the Supreme Court hasn't come out and said something that could a different interpretation of what the Constitution pretty clearly lays out. I wish they would on this one, but law's law. Sadly, there was another shooting yesterday in Vegas. And, I really don't want to say I'm numb to this, but it just, am I going to live in depression every day? I don't like guns at all. I don't like guns. I don't think people should have guns. I'm going to have all the gun people coming after me. Great. No, but, it's every day. We're so bad at this in America. The Republican Party is just owned by the NRA because they were fast to come out, although they didn't even bring it up during the debate last night. That was kind of interesting that topic wasn't broached, or at least I missed it. But then you have, the religious right blaming it on porn, and then you have the conservative Republicans who are trying to not use a religious argument, blaming it on video games, mental health. And yes, there is a mental health problem in America, but there's a mental health problem in every country, and there's not a mass shooting in every country every day. So it was my experience that porn and video games kept me home when I was younger. Didn't lead me to go out and, kill a bunch of people. Killing fake people you can't see doing a gun symbol here. Killing fake people in a fake reality on a machine never led me to want to go out and kill real people in reality. And fake sex never led to real sex for me. And boy, did I try. Anyone who knows me really well gets the reference. If you don't, well, maybe I'll let you in on that another time. But that's a story for another day. Okay, I want to talk about my, happiness and how I stand on this. I'm just going to be really positive so I don't live in hatred. due to a situation I'm going through, which I fully plan on giving all the details once I can. But I was tested on that today. However, before I was tested on that, somebody told me I made their day. And that person will just leave their name as subscriber 32. So, thank you, subscriber 32. If you're watching this, you know who you are. I made their day. So, but I just want to compare two situations. And I'm not going to give any real details on it for different reasons. So, person A is somebody I really don't have an emotional investment in. Somebody I don't really care about other than, I care about everybody. And this person came at me with vitriol and hate. I'll just, leave it at that. Like unacceptable, unadulterated vitriol and hate. And I really found myself living in a resentment. Oh, God, I hate using 12-step terms like that. But, it's the right word. Living in a resentment against this person. So I try to do this, really happy thing to help me get out of it. We compare that to another situation. Somebody who means the world to me. And I'm not going to go into detail because, this is a situation for me to work out with a certain somebody. But somebody who I love with all my heart thought I was being dishonest about something. And what made it worse was this person had every right to think that. Like if you just look at A, B, C, and D, reaching the conclusion that I'm being dishonest about something is not an illogical conclusion to reach. It's not the right conclusion in this situation, but completely understandable. And this individual approached me about it in a loving way and talk about a pit in my stomach. Truly. Just knowing that somebody I care about and love is feeling a certain way about me, and that it's a justified feeling, took me out of this happy place I'm in a lot more than person A. We'll call this person B. So we have person A who came at me with vitriol and hate, who I don't really care about this individual, as opposed to person B who came at me with love, and we were never actually, there was no argument, there was no bad blood, but this person expressed that they felt I was being dishonest about something. And I couldn't even come back at this individual and be like, that's ridiculous, I can't believe it. No, it makes perfect sense that they would believe that. It's not illogical at all. It just happens to be the wrong conclusion in this situation. That's bothering me so much more than person A, who really just came at me from a place of prejudice and hate and just vileness. While person B expressed a concern and came to me from a place of love. And just that alone threw me out of it. So I guess it really is about hold on to the people who you love. Because it's the person, not the situation, that is going to affect my emotions. It's the individual. And so a stranger can say anything they want about me. And if you're a stranger, by the way, like and subscribe, please. And then you're not a stranger anymore. Then you're part of the Ian Zev's Life family. There we go. I guess I have to tag Van because, he talks about everyone being part of his family. So, I guess the point I'm trying to make is, hold on to the people you love. Now, I'm not even in an argument with this individual. There's just a lack of understanding on both our parts. But just the thought of that had my stomach in knots more so than what happened with person A, who really just hate-filled person. Person B, love person, came at me from a place of love and just expressed a concern. And the fact that I thought that person B thought I was being dishonest, which is what, they thought, and they were justified in that thought, messed me up more than person A. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I hope I am. But I eventually will be telling the whole person A story when I can. The person B story, probably not going to give the details unless that person tells me I can and it's cool. Or maybe that person would be willing to come on here and talk about it. I don't know. But my relationship with person B, no offense to all the, Ian Zev heads out there, means more to me than this station. 100%. Sorry. But person A means absolutely nothing. Well, I'm not going to say nothing to me because, people mean something to me. So I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. But I just wanted to express that. And I was listening to a podcast today, Nikki Glaser podcast. I always try to give credit where it's due. And she said, if you're having a bad day, say this. I think this can apply to if you're having a bad day, a good day. Just say, tomorrow was the best day of my life. Which I know I'm saying tomorrow, which is in the future, in the past tense. But it makes perfect sense. Now, if I'm having a bad day, well, this just confirms that tomorrow it's going to be better because it's, I'm going to have the best day of my life tomorrow, so I have something to look forward to. And it works if I'm having a good day. Because if I'm having a good day, tomorrow's going to be better. Because it's the best day of my life. So, tomorrow was the best day of my life. No matter what you're going through, say that to yourself. Tomorrow was the best day of my life. I think I'm going to make it short and just say that. So, whatever you're going through, tomorrow was the best day of my life. That's what I got for tonight. Tomorrow, I'm going to be making an appearance somewhere. What could I be talking about? You will find out. Either way, I'm still, living in positivity. So I'm going to say I love you all, except Donald Trump. God bless Taylor Swift and all her supporters. And let's do something about gun rights legislation. Enough already. It's not going to happen based on my 32 fans, but it's just ridiculous. So, I love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow was the best day of my life.